Hello students, in this video we will discuss about another type of frequent pattern mining algorithm is FP tree growth algorithm. Okay, in previous classes we learned one type of frequent pattern algorithm is a priori algorithm. Okay, so there are primary disadvantages with a priori algorithm. That is, in a priori algorithm at each step candidate sets have to be found. Okay, and to build that candidate sets, the algorithm has to be repeatedly scan the database. Okay, so based on these two properties, the a priori algorithm is slower. Okay, to overcome these problems, the another type of frequent pattern mining algorithm is frequent pattern growth algorithm or FP tree growth algorithm, we can say. Okay, so how we will perform or how do we find a frequent pattern in FP tree growth algorithm? Okay, we will see each step to find the frequent pattern in using this FP tree growth algorithm. Okay, now this is a data set or a transactional database with two attributes, transaction ID and items, where it has 5 transactions. Each transaction has some set of items. Okay, now the first step is we have to find the count of each item in the database, or count of each individual item in the database. Okay, how we will find the count of each item based on this transaction database. So how to know whether first we find the count of each item is from this we have the items F, C, A, M, P, B, 6 items. Okay, now the count of each item from this is F is 1 2 3 4. Okay, C is 1 2 3 4. Like that we count all the remaining items, count of all the remaining items from the database. Next, now find the whether this item is frequent or not. How to find the item is frequent? Based on its support. Okay, we have to find the support value. So how to find support? The support value should be greater than or equal to its minimum threshold value. So we are giving support some minimum threshold value as 0.5. Now how to find support of each item? Support of some item x equal to count of x by number of transactions. So here what is the count of x? Count of each item, count of f, count of c by number of transaction. Count of f is 4. By how many transaction? We have 5. 4 by 5 is greater than equal to 0.5. This is true. Okay, like that. So 0.5 means here we have 5 transactions. That means the count of each item should be 3. Minimum 3. Okay, so like that we can say f count is 4, support greater than threshold, c is 4, and A3, M3, P3, B3. So all these are frequent items whose support is greater than equal to its minimum threshold value. This is the first step. Okay, now a frequent pattern set is built which will contain all the elements whose frequency is greater than equal to its minimum support. Okay, now next what we have to do after finding the frequent item? These elements are stored in descending order of their respective frequency. After insertion of the relevant items, okay, we have to arrange these frequent item sets in the descending order of their frequency. So descending, what is the highest count? F. F, based on this count. Next C, next remaining all have same. So I am adding A, M, P, B. Okay, this is the next step. Now we have arranged these elements stored in descending order of their frequency. Okay, now what we have to do? Now we have to build an ordered item set. This is called an ordered item set. That means how these elements are ordered in the descending order. of their frequencies. That is called ordered item. It is checking the current item is contained in the transaction, and item is inserted in the ordered item, and ordered item set for the current transaction. Okay, now suppose for example we have these transaction IDs. Okay, now the items of these are FCAMP, FCABM, third one FB, fourth one CBP, fifth one FCAMP. Now you find ordered. Okay, that means based on their frequencies. Now what we have first, highest is F, next C. C is equal, both are, so F and C I am arranging. Next A we have AMP, both have same, so I am arranging FCAMP. All of these are frequent, so based on their frequency we have to order these items. If any infrequency item is there, we have to remove that item. Okay, prune that item. Now next you check for FCABM. So first highest is F, next we have C also frequent, so next C is also 4 count. Okay, next A, next we have to put A, M, B, P, B, R. These are same, means we can put in any order. Next FB, F as highest, so I am putting F and B. B is only 3. Okay, next CBP, C as highest than these two. CBP, BP has same. Okay, any order we can put these two. Next FCAMP, same order. Okay, now this is ordered items. We are putting the item sets in order based on their descending sort values, descending order of their frequency. Okay, next, now all the ordered item sets are inserted into the data structure. Now we have to insert into the tree data structure. We have to insert. Okay, now first what we will take, first transaction. What is the first transaction here? Ordered FCAMP. Now you order. Now I was constructing. The root is null. Next F. Count is, first we are constructing this F. Okay, F, C. Okay, according to this. Okay, C, 1. First time we are inserting A, M, P. Okay, here the count is 1 now. Okay, now we constructed this. Now you take the second transaction. What you have in second transaction? Ordered list F, C, A, B, M. Now you construct for this. Okay, now start. Already we have F. So here you change 1 to 2, second time. Next C, second time, visit. Okay, 2. Next A, 2. Change 1 to 2. Next you have B. But here you have M. So what we are doing? We are constructing another branch B, and its count is 1. Next what you have? M. Its count is 1. Okay, this is for the second transaction. Now you take third transaction. What you have in third transaction? F and B. Now you construct for F and B. So F, 3. Next C. So no. So what we'll do? For this F we have to construct another node, that is B, and its count is 1. Okay. Next you take fourth transaction. What is there in fourth transaction? CBP. Now you take CBP. Now the first is F. So what we are? I am taking another branch. C is 1, B and P 1. Now what is the fifth transaction? F, C, A, M, P. Now starts. Continue. F4, increment it by 1. 4, C3, A, M, P. Previous it has 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Now these values are incremented when you are inserting new values into the tree. Okay, now we constructed a tree for the given transaction with their traversals. Okay, now P is linked with the P item, B is linked with B item, and like this. Okay, now we constructed the tree. Now you find the conditional pattern. Okay, conditional pattern base for this data structure to find the frequent pattern item. Okay, now how we will arrange them? Based on their ascending order. Okay, now what do you have? Last constructed, we constructed like this. How will be the ascending order? P, okay, P M A C, sorry, P M A B C F. Okay, like this we have to arrange. Okay, now in the increasing order. Okay, from least to high. Okay, next what do we have for P? How many traversals we have? You check this one. Based on this conditional ordered item set. Okay, now in the ordered item set, to visit P, how many visits you have to visit P? FCAM 1, CB 2 and FCAM 3. Okay, now you write this one. To visit this P, we have to traverse FCAM 1 time. Okay, see here, FCAM 1 time. Okay, again FCAM same traverse another time. So I am taking FCAM count 2 times. Next, to reach P, another traverse we have CB. CB 1 I am taking. Okay, now next is M. To visit M, we have to traverse FCA 1. Okay, next FCAB 2, FCA 1. So FCA 2 times we are moving. Okay, so I am taking FCA 2 and here FCAB 1. FCAB 1. Okay, next is A. To visit A, we have FCA 1, same FCA 2, same FCA 3. So I am writing FC 3. B. Next we have B. For B you check. For B, same. Only FCA 1 here. F1 C1. Okay. And for C you check. To visit C, you have 1 FC, FC. That means 3. F is 3. Okay. Now we find the conditional pattern base. Now you find the condition frequent. Okay, what is the condition frequent? Here you write. Okay, for M we have FCAB as 1. Okay, now you see. Now we have taken same conditional base, and from this conditional base we are finding the conditional pattern. Find the most common one. Here the most common one is C. Okay, FCAM C. Only C. What is the count of C here? 2, 1. That is 3. Okay, next you take. What is the most common one here? FCA. Okay, common one FCA. What is the count here? 4. Okay, next FC. Only one. 3. FCA. Most common one is F and C. So I am taking F 2 and C also 2. So FC is 2. F3 only 1. So I am taking F. This F will be empty. Okay, we are starting from this node only. Okay, now we get the frequent pattern. What are the frequent patterns? P, C, P, A, M. For these items, first is C, P, association. Okay, this C and P. Next we have F, C, A. So what will get? FM, CM, AM and 4 FCAM. Okay, what is the count of FM here? 3. Okay, FM is 3, CM is 3, AM is 4. AM is 4 and FCAM is also 4. Okay, next. Okay, next what we have? A. What is AFC? Okay, so how you will write? AF, AC, FCA. Count is 3. Okay, next C. You have F. Its count is 3. Okay, its count is 2. Okay, here its count is 2. Okay, FC 2. Okay, no, this is 3. We are discarding B here. Why we are discarding B? Here it is 2. Okay, so we are taking A. Oh, its count is here 3 only. Okay, here 3. FC I was taking, its count is 3. So AF is 3, AC is 3, FCA is also 3. Here B, in the conditional frequent pattern, we are removing B. Why we are removing B? Its count is 2. So we are removing B. We are not considering here B. Now next I was taking C and its frequent pattern is F. Okay, so we will get FC3. This is nothing. Why? Because this is the empty. From here only we are starting. Okay, there is no new node to visit to this one. Okay, now what we get the frequent patterns? CP, FM, that is FCAM4, okay, and here FCA3, okay, and FC3. Okay, these are frequent patterns. Okay, from AF, AC only we get the FCA. So I am not considering these two. Okay, from FM, CM, AM only we get FCAM. So I was taking only FCAM. Okay, and here CP3. These are most frequent patterns or candidates generated in this given data set D. Okay, in this way we have to find the frequent pattern in FP3 algorithm. First we have to construct the FP tree. From that FP tree we have to write the conditional patterns, and from that conditional patterns we have to find the frequent pattern, and we will make an association and then you find the frequent patterns. Okay, whose support should be greater than equal to 3. This is called FP tree growth algorithm.